Bystial, Evil Twin, Fiendsmith. Oh my. Welcome back to Deck Profile. It's good to see you. With Adam. Let's go. Do your thing, twin. It's a Sunday and we're here with Adam, and he's wanted to go to the city, bro. What's going on, man? What's going on, bro?
Not much, dude, not much. Wanted to showcase a live twin deck. This one's kind of cool, so I've just started playing it. It's very low to the ground. It's going to be like the mid-range deck of the format. You do have a tricky time into Fiendsmith, but you play a couple ways around it. You can make something underneath it too.
So you're playing live twin, bro. You're usually the meta whore of all whores, bro. But yeah, it must be cooking right now.
Yeah,
bro.
Malice cards are too expensive. And this deck's pretty budget as well as you play through it. So it depends on the side deck. But yeah, I'll get straight into the profile. So you play 3 of this, and then 3 of this. So these are all like your 1-card starters. They all look the same. But basically, like, the Link one made this deck insane. I'll talk about that like when I get to the extra deck.
I've heard.
And then I only play 1 of this. This card's not so good. It's like your worst one. It dies to anything on the summon, whereas like these ones don't. So yeah, you don't want this. You're not going to go into it. And then the new card that came through, this card is, I think a lot of people are talking about like how good this is to open with something. It's not that great. Like, just send it from your deck to the graveyard with the Link one. And then 3 of these. And that's all I played for the live twin. They're all 1-card combo.
Let me just see the spell card real quick.
Yeah. This one's pretty cool. All it does is add, and then it makes sure that you don't lose in time, which is pretty good with these combo decks. And this deck's like super cheap too. Like, loads of it has got reprinted, and it's relatively easy to play as well. Second engine that I played into it, I think everybody knows to play it. I guess the most expensive side of it is just the Fiendsmith engine. These all bridge into it, so all of these go into a light Fiend. So this is the best like Fiendsmith deck that you could probably play. Fiendsmith isn't like 1-card like live twin combo, but it still does what Fiendsmith stuff does.
The only 1 track you don't like.
Yeah,
you don't want to see it.
I only need 1 just because I can get into the Fiendsmith engine so quickly. So
you can just grab. You can get to it out.
Yeah.
Shortcut.
exactly. And then the kind of cool part of the engine is I played Bystials. So the reason I did this is the Bystials are kind of good. This is very good against Malice. When you go first, they do trade.
So can you explain that really quick? I know you're a good Malice player. That's why I'm asking.
This one's so good into Malice. It really checkmates a lot of the field. They have to play around it because once they banish, they're going to have to summon from the banishment. You can easily just shuffle it back, and then you get to draw a card. And this is my pile of hand traps. So like, I'm going to draw into something good here. So they have to play around it. It also means that you can control the game a little bit and how you use your interruptions. Because if they have to play around Regained, like, you're in a more controlling position in the duel, and like Malice is just such a dominating deck that like if you can have even that like
so even a deck that doesn't really affect Malice kind of affects Malice enough with this card to justify it.
Yeah, it's good. It's definitely, and going first, like, this is probably the best going first card you can play against Malice. It also just puts bodies on board, which is pretty good. There's probably the question of like, these all conflict with the live twin. It doesn't really matter. So this card, this is the one and this one that both say like when you summon, you have to special summon from deck. If you don't control any other cards, you just don't care. Like, you really don't need that other body. This is basically Lacrima. I'll show you from the extra deck.
And one more quick question about the Bystials. No Sarnair, it's not worth it in this?
No, I was trying to keep the deck count kind of low because of the Fiendsmith problem. I want to be able to see Ash and draw. So
you need to draw the counter to the counter. I got you.
Exactly. So speaking of that, these were the hand traps I played. Super straightforward, and then I kind of copied what Pac did when he played like Centurion, where he did like a couple 2-ofs, and I played the 1 talent.
Ghost spell is nuts.
Yeah, the goal is to like draw into it. So either when you go second and you side in all the chammies, or when you're going first and you've got Regain to draw, you've got the live twin cards to draw, you've got Frost in the graveyard to draw.
You're getting along.
You're going to draw. Yeah, you're going to draw a lot of cards. So yeah, lots of hand traps. If you include the Bystials into it, like, this is your pile of non-engine. So
a lot
like,
of cards. It's a lot.
like, it's pretty good, yeah. And you just need to see one. The deck's not that great going second, but that's where the Bystials.
I love the Ghost Bells, the
really
counter to your, the counter to your deck.
Yeah.
You're gonna counter them again, and it's just a good card.
So this is like Link Ones being Link Ones and being so good. So this card basically is always going to send this for cost. And then anytime they respond to anything, you can special summon, you can draw one card.
And this is the new card, right?
Yep. So, and these are the only 2 new cards that they got, but they're so good because you essentially like, this is why I said it's Lacrima. If you normal this, say Ash, Veiler it, you just go straight into the Link 1, send this, special this from the graveyard, and you've got your live twin combo, and of course that bridges into everything else as well.
And then that's all you need to get going.
Exactly. So I play 2 red, 1 blue. Don't really ask me why. I saw other people doing it. 1 Trouble Sunny. The key thing to remember is, this is nuts, these are both Light Fiends. So, typical line, if you normal, you special this back, you bring these 2, you go into red. Red can bring this back, and then this can go into Requiem. So you're like straight off into, you're straight off into Fiendsmith lines.
That's so stupid.
And with that, I do play the big Fiendsmith package, and then the best card in this deck, I guess like the bridge between them, is a Bow. It's so easy to make in this. You can do it because Trouble Sunny, when you tribute it, brings back these 2, so you have access to a Link 4, including a Fiend.
And this is just a rogue killer. Any kind of rogue deck.
Super good card. Super good card. Like, love that you get to choose the interaction. The last 2 cards I play, just because it's like a mid-range deck, Typhone. Like, these are all my hand traps, right? So I make Typhone a lot. And then SP, just, SP things.
Punish them for trying to play the game with you and then go off 1 card. That's crazy.
Exactly. And I'll show like what the end board kind of looks like. Side deck's very simple. I side in all of these. You pretty much have to, like I said, I'm drawing so many hand traps, so I just want to keep drawing more, and then a bunch of cards to win going first. Going forward, like the deck's actually really good going first, playing through hand traps. I might take the Judgment out and maybe play something else to go second.
Something freer that won't kill you in time.
Yeah, maybe even like Dark Ruler, no more, just because it can like deal with a lot of the board. But yeah, the end board is you have both of these in circulation. You've actually typically shuffled this back. This is on the field. You do have Dez. It's equipped with Sequence, and then you will have a Bow on the field, and you have your live twins in circulation, specifically like if you can get to Frost. And then the great thing about this is all. I'll let you all figure it out, or shout at Lucas Sacco. You can go watch his combo video. That's all off just 1 live twin. We'll get you to this, and so that assumes that the rest of your hand is just a bunch of good cards, right? So you're sitting on this 4 cards. You draw 1 during the turn. You draw another during their turn when you get to when live twin comes back.
Hand traps are still correct.
If they respond to anything, you get to draw again off of Frost. So you get to draw into it, and then of course if you add in the other layer of this engine, right? You can also have the regain set up.
Basically,
so
the little +1s get you to the hand traps, which gets you back to the +1s, which gets
it's
you
just
back
mid range. Yeah, it's just Fiendsmith Centurion for the format basically. But yeah, cool deck. If somebody wants to play a budget deck this format, you don't want to learn Malice, you don't want to learn Mitsu. This one's pretty cool. Yeah, it's good.
And it's nice, not too expensive, bro.
Exactly.
I see you, bro.
Good to see you, man.
We out.